Welcome back to one of my Friday night film reviews. I've got two great films for you to watch, or to explore anyway. Now, the first one is on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's called The Creator, and it's a warning to us about the impending relationship with AI. AI, something that we will not stop, I don't think, but it gives you an insight into what the future may bring with the invention and the coming of AI, especially the robots. So, 2 hours, 30 minutes this film comes in at, and it stars John David Washington, who is an excellent actor I've seen in this film. Played the part really well. He plays the part of a special forces undercover agent infiltrating into this AI robot nest or headquarters. He's been put in place to find a nuclear weapon, because this film starts off with the nuclear war caused by AI. So anyway, this film has my attention straight away. It's got my attention straight away when it's science fiction and it's about nuclear catastrophes, science fiction. It's got everything mixed in. And as it says, John David Washington, he plays the part of this undercover agent. And I don't want to give too much away, but he's got a wife in this film, and something happens. There's a raid on this institution which John David Washington does not know about, and his wife goes missing. She goes along, she's in with the AI, and she goes away with them to escape. So the film is basically about John David Washington, he's fell deeply in love with this woman that it's an undercover operation, so it's like a ploy to marry somebody and get into this situation. But he's fell in love with her. So this main part of this film is him out to find and bring back his wife, who he now loves deeply. And in the process, there's lots and lots of adventures. And there's a little boy actor who is excellent in this film, and his name is Madalina Yuna-Voice. I hope I've got that right. Madeleine Yuna-Voice. He looks about maybe 9-10-year-old or whatever. I've never looked up the age yet, so you'll need to bear with me. But anyway, he plays the part of a little AI boy, and it's the kind of weeping, sorry film where you, what would you say, you're partial to a little boy in the film because it brings back emotions. It's an emotional thing, but deep down, this little boy, the AI boy, is a hidden nuclear weapon. So, while John David Washington is looking for his wife, he comes across this little boy because he's got a mission to do as well. He's got to find this nuclear weapon, and he doesn't realize it's in the shape of this AI. So, the journey starts with him taking this little boy on his journey to find his wife, and he's going to get this little AI boy all the information. He's trying to get information out of him to where his wife is. That's what the film's basically about. But the cinematography and the cinematic format, spot on again. The colours, everything, especially as I love, as you know, the spaceships. So the spaceships are my main looking for in this film. But yeah, The Creator, and it's a age certificate 12. So yeah, it's a great film. I highly recommend it. And as I says, great for Easter weekend holiday film. Yeah. I didn't even realise this film was made, so it was recommended to me by Prime, and I sat and watched it, and I loved it. So, down to the marks, the scores. This one I will give 8 out of 10. I was going to say 7, but I think I'll give it an 8 because of the cinematography and the cinematic format. Yeah, so go and check this film out. You'll love it. If you're a science fiction buff, science fiction thriller, lots of explosions, ray guns, bullets, everything in it, fireworks, especially in a nuclear film, an AI nuclear film. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. So let's go on to the next one. Right guys, you're going to love this next film. This is a family film. It's called Candy Cane Lane and it stars Eddie Murphy, one of my favourite actors as well. Now, if you've watched the film Deck the Halls at Christmas time, this surrounds this film's theme. It's a spin-off of it. It's like, well, Eddie Murphy stars as the main character. Other characters here. Can't remember them all, so I'll put them here. Now, the theme of this film is, just like I says, Deck the Halls. It's a guy, well, Eddie Murphy. He's lost his job. Who wouldn't at Christmas time? Down in dire times, just at the right moment. And he's busily getting ready for Christmas, him and his family. With this come upon them, they tried to make the best of things. Now, as I said, it's a family film, so this film is full of Christmas themes and decorations, beautifully set. I just could not keep my eyes off all the decorations and Christmas trees, the animations, everything. And the music, especially the Christmas music. I am a sucker for Christmas music, especially Nat King Cole. So he's in this singing away at his heart's content. So yeah. Now, the theme of this film, as I said, is similar to Deck the Halls, and it's all about the street, the family, close relations with the street, with some neighbours not. But yeah, it comes Christmas time and they are into a big competition. They see a big competition coming up. I think it's about £10,000 for the best decorated house and gardens and whatever. So yeah, Eddie Murphy sets out with him losing his job and he says, I am going to get this money. We need this money. So he's out and he's out on the shopping spree, getting all the beautiful Christmas decorations. He says, we'll put all our money in, we'll buy the best. Anyway, they come across this magical shop. They can't find that decorations to win them that money. So they come across this magical shop. It just sits in the middle of nowhere and it sparkles. And they see this magical shop and they say, well, we can go in and try here. Let's go in and try here. So it's one of those films that when you enter in the door, there's a small shop, but when you enter in the door, it's huge and it's full of treasures, Christmas treasures. And there's a middle-aged woman inside who looks like Father Christmas's wife. Is that a coincidence? So anyway, it's a magical shop, remember? So he goes in and he purchases to his heart's content. She shows him all the magical decorations. She says, this will get you first place in this competition. So he's like, we'll see. So anyway, he gets all his purchases. He purchases beautiful Christmas tree decorations and whatever. What he doesn't know is there's magical powers in these items. And he's asked to sign the receipt at the end of the purchase, and he gives, this is the one thing that I remember of this film, is the quirky remark. He says, "Oh, I'll have to sign here. I'm signing my life away." Little does he know that that's exactly what he's doing. So I will not spoil it any further, but I'll let you enjoy it and see what happens at the end and throughout the film. A beautiful, magical film. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. And the special effects, the animations, the cinematography, spot on again. Yeah, spot on again. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm going to buy that Christmas tree after watching this film. I seen one at $24.99 on Amazon, so look out for that coming soon. Christmas comes early, or so they say. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy these two films, and we'll catch you in the next one. Now, up to Leafy's Wood. Do some filming. See all the birds and animals.